Does that mean action?
Yeah. Action!
Battle gates. No energy saving. The most powerful touring cars in the mother-f***ing world. Hello, Electroheads. The first ever electric touring car series is here, and it's exciting. It's called Pure ETCR. I went to the launch event for it a few days ago in Paris, and now I'm going to tell you all the insane details about this new electric motorsport. Pure ETCR will be a sister series to the already popular petrol-powered WTCR, and the first thing you need to know is that it's going to look a little bit different to your average race weekend. In World Touring Cars and most motorsport disciplines, first you have qualifying to decide where you end up on the grid, then you have a big race. Not in ETCR. In fact, there will essentially be no qualifying at all. Instead, the race weekend will be split into a series of 4-car battles culminating in an A, B, and C final. In the first round of battles, groups are selected at random. In the second round, first place faces first place, second versus second, etc. Then you've got a 1-lap time trial to determine position for the big finals. It's actually very similar to the format used in rallycross, and not as complicated as it sounds, I promise. Why the unusual format? Why do away with qualifying? Well, if you've ever been to a rallycross event, you know the answer to that question. Entertainment. The main objective of ETCR, according to the series director Xavier Gavori, is to be
fun, can be sexy, can be appealing, can be fast.
And to most people, a series of wheel-to-wheel races is definitely more appealing to watch than qualifying sessions. Plus, the shorter races, around 3 to 6 laps depending on the track, mean that energy saving is not going to be a factor. Unlike Formula E, where battery conservation plays a key role in the races and team strategies, in ETCR, drivers will be able to push as hard as they can for the entire race. But perhaps the craziest thing of all is how each race will start. Because instead of using a conventional staggered grid formation, in ETCR, cars will begin each race side by side, in a set of battle gates. When the gates open, the race will begin and the cars will sprint to the first corner 4 wide. And because the races are short, whoever makes it through the first corner first is going to have a huge advantage, so no one is going to be braking early. Expect big drama and a lot of contact from the very first corner. And then there's the cars. They'll be running state-of-the-art 800-volt batteries developed by Williams Engineering. Those batteries will offer 65 kilowatt hours of capacity and push out 300 kilowatts of continuous power and 500 kilowatts of maximum power, which is the equivalent of 680 brake horsepower. And that is a lot. Granted, these Gen 1 electric touring cars will more than likely be slightly heavier than their ICE counterparts due to, batteries and stuff. But with the extra power, don't expect them to be any slower. Each car will also have a push-to-pass button, offering an extra little burst of power that drivers can use 4 times per race. As for who will be competing, the 3 teams that have entered so far are Cupra, Hyundai, and a privateer team who will be racing some very beautiful electric converted Alfa Romeos. The first official season will be in 2021 with 6 demo events running this year, meaning there is plenty of time for more big name manufacturers to get involved, and I hope that they do. Just as touring cars has always been a great way for brands to market their road cars, ETCR will be the perfect way for manufacturers to add a bit of sex appeal and coolness to their road-going EVs. I mean, be honest, would you not want a Nissan Leaf just a little bit more if you saw one screaming through a chicane on 2 wheels with its bumper hanging off? Whew, I would. The last thing you need to know about Pure ETCR is that, as you would hope for an electric race series, they plan on keeping things as eco-friendly as possible. Cars will be charged using clean electricity from hydrogen generators, the use of air freight to transport cars and equipment is prohibited, and there will be continued efforts to make the season greener as it progresses. And there you have it, Pure ETCR, the most exciting new motorsport since, well, Formula E. Let us know in the comments what you think of the radical format that they're using, and let me know which brands you'd love to see compete. Be sure to like and subscribe. See you soon.